What's
All
up,
right.
everybody? Yes, I got the beautiful entanglement specialist, the beautiful Miss Kiki,
I know I should have
and
came
the
on here with something like pimp juice or something.
hey, they already know you got it. They already know you got it. And Mr. West Side Eddie,
Yes, sir.
baddest joker on that
All
side of the
right.
Mississippi. Yeah, man. Let's get into it, man. Fucking Kanye. Jesus
He's
Christ,
fried.
man. The shit just keeps getting worse for Ye.
Yeah.
Um, so my man got dropped by fucking Goodwill. How do you get dropped by Goodwill? Like Goodwill stopped accepting free shit
Yeah.
that's labeled with
I
Kanye's
just seen that
branding.
baby about an hour ago. That's wild.
Yeah. That's
I
a
was I was
first.
really hoping to get.
And Goodwill's in the hood near you.
Man,
That's
Yeah. It's
I don't
yeah.
know. Like it's just I just don't get the hype why everybody's so mad at what he's saying, like and calling him crazy. Like I think if you calling him crazy, you're only seeing bits and pieces of his interview. But I get what he's saying, and like
That,
even him bringing up Prince, and like and then they would put little clips of what Prince was saying, Michael Jackson, all of them before they passed away. So it's like these people are really killing people because they don't want Black people to flourish and be who we are called are meant to be. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it.
right. Oh, this is the shit that kicked it all off. This is that tweet that he sent out, saying I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going Death Con 3 on Jewish people. The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because Black people are actually Jew. Also, you guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone, whoever opposes your agenda. And shit ton of backlash. Even his ex-wife came out at him behind this.
yeah. You
Um,
fucking with the brand. You know, you go after the brand. Anything attached, to him, is going to suffer. And the masses are going to make sure that anybody attached to him is going to suffer. Anybody who messes with them or with him is going to suffer. So everybody's cutting ties. He had like some type of sports management deal, like how Jay is doing with Rock Nation, and those guys just left. Those NBA players and football players that he had under his roster, they just dropped him. It's like, yeah, we'll find different representation. But yeah, he's toxic right now, man. I mean, completely radioactive. Anybody who touches him, you might as well just go ahead and just bankrupt yourself.
That's crazy how a bank won't deal with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't care what the hell I'm doing. The
Right.
fuck my money there. So but at the end of the day, that's just letting you know it's worse than a mob. You get up in that media, you get high up in that media, you got to do what masses say pretty
Yeah,
much.
pretty much. And that's the dance. Everybody know what the dance is. Everybody knows who's in charge. You don't disrespect somebody's house. You in their house. You don't disrespect. And that's what happened. And now they're checking them. It's one of those like, look, man, we don't have to touch you to hurt you. We'll just cancel you. You know.
but even
To,
outside, it's still their house. That's the crazy part about it.
mm-hmm.
Uh,
It's real messed up. Like it's messed up.
And he knows better. He's just playing. He's being cute, trying to be provocative. Now it's going to cost you. You can't go and then. But was yesterday he came out with a statement saying that he apologized about the George Floyd stuff because now he says he understands what it feels like to have uh, a foot or a knee on his neck, trying to equate that with what he's going through with Adidas. So
man,
come on, man.
Okay.
Come on. You see what I'm saying?
No, Kanye, I had your back, and I didn't see that part, but you can't.
Please, it just came out either a couple hours last night or earlier today. He half-ass apology for that George Floyd shit, saying that he knows what it feels like
Oh, I
because
must have missed that.
yeah.
I-
Quick
I-
Google search, but just all you got to Google search is Kanye's apology to the Floyd family or something. You'll see it.
Well, where can I get Yeezys for $1 at? That's all I care about.
Girl, they got them at
I don't care
Marshall.
about none of this other stuff. Where can I get it for $1? I'm tired of paying $2.50 for some shoes.
I got a question. Why is people even wearing a moon looking? It look like something out of
Okay.
a horror movie.
No, not those ones. The I wanted. Are they the 700s? This is sad. And I got like 3 pair. But they are very
Wow.
comfortable. Now the other ones, the ones that look like croissants
Yeah,
and jail shoes, no.
yeah,
Response.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
wear those shoes if they were free. There's no way in
However,
hell I'd get it.
the other ones that I own, which I can go get, they are very comfortable. Now I will say that.
okay. But yeah, man, it's just he knew what he was doing, and
Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
See?
What the fuck?
Uh-huh. That's why it kills me when I hear most folks trying to defend him. It was like, dude, he knows what he's doing. He takes time out, look at what he said, and like, oh, okay, now I'm gonna double down. You know what you're doing, and this is the consequence you get from saying crazy shit like that.
I think that right there, that's a little bit outlandish because
Mhm.
like, you're comparing yourself to
Mhm.
okay, yeah,
Mhm.
it's injustice what you're going through, but this man lost his life in front of the whole country.
Mhm.
You ain't doing shit but losing money, and you got
That
enough
part.
money to lose.
That part.
So
What you call it? Floyd didn't have a choice. You
That part.
chose to say what you said, and now people ain't fucking with you no more.
But is it that nobody's fucking with him, or is it that he was trying to get out of a lot of bad deals? And also,
and I
like,
thought that was smart
if-
too because
if-
I heard that he wasn't even getting paid for.
If that was the case, why did he show up at Skechers?
yeah, that didn't make any sense. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on now. He quit using his name and genius in the same sentence. That's just bad business. They
Yeah.
kicked you out of Skechers. Do you know who owns Skechers?
I think
The people he's going after, the tribe he's going after. But you go to their headquarters trying to get a new shoe deal.
Yeah, I don't know if he thought about this one.
yeah, it got me like that first. 'Cause, I didn't even know the details like that. You know what I mean? I just listened to what he was saying, and I thought that he was standing up for our people and stuff like that. People were calling him crazy, but now I got to sit back and
Yeah.
evaluate some things because I didn't like the George Foreman. I mean, I'm not gonna throw him away all the way because he is in a crazy ass seat and
Yeah.
he's putting his life on the line. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because these are some ruthless people.
Not just his life, but his legacy. The
Yeah,
man has made, he's done great things, in the music realm, and but now he's tarnishing his legacy because now all that's getting lumped into this craziness, and nobody's going to be able to separate the two. You don't think of Kanye, you're going to think of crazy dude who, in our eyes, pretty much went bankrupt, but he's going to be
Yeah,
fine financially, but
Yeah, you're definitely not gonna think about him being one of the biggest hip hop faces back in like 15 years ago? Or not even
Definitely.
15 years ago. You're not even gonna think about that. You're gonna think about all of this that's going on.
that's it.
it'll make a good movie though.
I don't know.
Definitely.
A good
there-
a good Netflix documentary. I might tune into that.
Oh, and speaking of that, they was about to drop his documentary. They've been following him since his days at Rockefeller and all that stuff, and it was about to drop, and they just put the squash on that too.
yeah.
Oh,
Was
oh,
it
man.
MRC?
Like when you say stuff like that, it is showing you how these men of power move though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is exposing them, and they're doing exactly what he and everybody else said they're doing. But I don't know. It's kind of a catch-22 with Kanye right now in my mind. I didn't have all the details, and you are definitely giving them. And
Like I say, it's not that deep. He's about as deep as a Dixie cup. It's right there on the surface. It's not trivial. You said this, and this is the backlash. This is what happens when you in that circle.
No, I think he has a lot more avenues than for revenue than we're actually considering. So if we look at blockchain technology, like Snoop Dogg has an NFT music label that's Web3. It's built-in distribution, it's built-in royalty. There's nothing stopping Kanye from just moving his music over to like a digital NFT format, and not having to deal with the Jewish ownership of everything that he produced, and here we are, another large artist, like you said, talking the same that Mike Jackson did, that made Prince change his name. um, every artist in the music industry yelled slavery. I mean, this isn't just Kanye. I mean, you look at what's the girl from Refugees?
Oh, Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill. I mean, we ain't seen her.
Yeah, but these folks, they talk all that stuff about the record industry, but yet they keep signing to these damn labels. Go independent. Everybody is saying, like you keep talking about that, like when Prince was going through what he was going through, he wrote that slave on his face. He doubled down and signed again with Warner Brothers. Stop signing the damn contracts. Do your own thing. You made more than enough money to be independent. Do that. So, I mean, how many times are we going to hear the TLC story? The New Edition story. How many times are we going to hear those stories where the guys, went on tour and they got dropped off, back in the projects when they were done?
Yeah.
And the only thing they got was mopeds and their platinum.
Or they're a little bit broker, those companies start opening up the books and say, hey, look, all this recording time that you had, these photos, this and that, the promotion stuff on the back end, you owe us a lot of money.
Yeah, that's what Jay-Z was saying. It's like, why are these guys still signing record deals with the internet and, all these avenues, different avenues, like you was talking about, blockchain, the metaverse.
I think, I don't know, it's like kind of hard because it's just like, if somebody, like, I know I would have like a lawyer look over, like knowing what I know because they exposed them, like I would have a lawyer look over it. But somebody come grab me right now and be like, hey, we're going to make you famous. I'm like, huh? Bells and whistles? How sign? But I'm just keeping it real. Like you put an offer on the table, more money than I ever seen in my life. And I'm like, me and my family going to be cool. That's like dangling carrot, especially coming to our people. You know what I'm saying? We're not the billionaires. We're not the people of power. You feel what I'm saying? So I can see how people can get, bamboozled in, but it's just like you saying, TLC, everybody put the stories out there for us to make better decisions. You know what I mean? But damn, yeah.
And again, he has his own label, but yet he's signed with Def Jam. It's Good Music / Def Jam. Like, dude, just do your own deal.
Yeah.
And I think they dropped his label too. I think Def Jam cut ties with his label. So
big ups to Snoop. Like Snoop is head of Death Row.
He bought Death Row.
Bought it. I know that felt good. I know Suge Knight in the cell mad as fuck right now.
little bit. My man did an end around because Snoop been making moves and was like, hey, because who was that? That toy company had bought Death Row. Remember, Tank, I sent you that link?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
Mattel? A toy company. Yeah, Mattel or something that bought Death Row. And I guess Snoop been sitting in the background like, hey, man, he broke it down how he got it. He was like, hey, man, what y'all going to do with it? And the company was like, well, shit, we don't know. We just bought it because we thought it was worth something. Yeah. And he made a couple phone calls, got his money up, got some more money up, and the rest is history. That's how that went down.
Now, with all this money, yeah, that's something to like Jay-Z. Jay-Z is worth billions. Beyonce is worth billions. Why don't you go find talent? Y'all done did y'all shit. Go find talent and give these people a chance and pay them correctly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or would they be shitting on Master?
or
they be blackballed for doing their own thing. You got to look at it because when we had a Black Wall Street, you know what I'm saying? We was just minding our business, making money and growing. And then Master, I'm saying Master because they own shit. They came in and just, shitted on us.
He said, you're always going to have to pay a tax. You're always going to have to pay a tax to somebody, to the higher ups.
Well, they
And-
should have gave him a chance to pay tax. They went in there burning shit down.
Yeah, that part.
You know what I
too.
mean?
But Ye went, as he said, DEFCON 3, and yeah, that's how you lose your shit. That's how you, like you said, they pretty much showed their hand and showed how powerful they are by doing what they did to him damn near overnight. You know, his evaluation went down damn near overnight. He was like, I was a billionaire. Now I'm only worth about 400 million now.
I mean,
1.5 bill to 400 in a week.
do you like consider your annual income as your net worth? I mean, I thought if you were worth $1 billion, motherfucker, it's yours.
No, because
You know what I mean?
that was the projections, what he was supposed to earn. He signed on and they were looking at the projections, you know, first quarter, third quarter, all that shit. And it was like, by the time we get to this quarter, he should be up in the billionaire status.
Right.
And now they was like, yeah, we can wipe that off. He won't see any of that no time soon. That's how that worked.
I mean, if I had 400 million, fuck being a billionaire. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you know, you go somewhere and sit down or start your own shoe company and record company. Like, it doesn't cost that much to get this shit started. I mean, look at old boy from what, FUBU? You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, this dude came up underneath some of the best money getters ever made. I mean, Dame Dash. Good Lord, the shit you could learn from Dame Dash. You know, I think Kanye's got his. We're looking at the wrong end. That's my opinion. We're short-sighted seeing this shit, because I think he's got a lot of avenues to make more money, man, and it'll be 100% his.
He can, but who's going to rock with him?
I'm still not. I mean, sometimes you gotta say fuck people. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, he got money, and I'm just keeping it real. That's the thing with black people. Like we sit up there and be worried that like we're gonna lose endorsements, like we're gonna lose him, we're gonna lose the white man. You know what I'm saying? And that's where people are calling him dumb. Like I think that's where they're looking at him. It's like in a way he's a genius, and then but some of the shit that, like how you just said with George Floyd, like that had me scratch my head. Like, hold on, wrong analogy, baby.
Yeah,
you know, I know what you're trying to do. I know you're trying to grab attention, but don't step on the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you burn bridges make sure you are saying things geared toward the people you're mad at. Make analogies over there. You know what I'm saying? You was better off. I don't know. You should have just left that shit alone, like for real.
See, Zaganator 19.
Yeah,
it
go
says
for it.
you guys want to make some money being entrepreneurial, take some cash into the third world, and you can fake that shit having a Western voice, trying all kinds of business together, and bring that money back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the tip. Thanks for the tip.
But that right there, though, like, you know, that's another thing that I was thinking of too. Why not, you know, instead of, you know, get some friends. You know, we have a lot of friends that are white people. You know what I'm saying? It's white people that will stand up faster for us than our own people. Why not find somebody like that, partner with them, put everything in their name, and you know they ain't gonna fuck you.
They'll fuck you.
Get shit popping like that and give your people.
They'll fuck you. They'll fuck you. Too much money involved. They'll fuck you.
Yeah.
Too much money.
Yeah. That's giving all your chips to the hooker standing next to you. They'll take advantage of you. I mean, how many times do you hear people getting robbed by their accountants and their lawyers? You know, and that's exactly what they did. They found a white dude that is in business to hold on to your shit, and he that motherfucker was a flight risk, or you know, all that shit went up his nose or some shit. I like, you know, how many Jerry Hellers are there in the world?
Yeah. Yep.
You gotta be gangster, like you gotta be gangster.
You gotta get your Master P on. You gotta get your
you gotta have
Birdman
your people behind you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have
like you gotta have your team. You gotta have your team strong.
And you know what? We're his team. And like and nobody's standing up for him. That's the crazy part. Nobody's
gonna tell the boss to shut the fuck up.
Right.
Nobody's gonna do that. You know, they're gonna ride and like, man, well, we still getting paid, right, boss? You know, that check's still gonna drop, right, boss?
To me, that's what he's gonna have to do. Like, you're gonna have to, if you want soldiers, you're gonna have to take some lessons from the white man.
The only person that
Get
will
some of that
reign,
money and pass it out, and then you're gonna have soldiers for life and show them how to fish. You done been up there, you know what I'm saying? Show you gotta have some knowledge of how shit is working.
the only person that could rein this cat in is dead, which is his mom. You know, she'd have been the only one. As soon as he said that George Floyd shit, I'm like, bring your ass home. Hey, man, I need to talk to you for a minute. I need to holler at you. You know, what the hell was you thinking? You know, he has no checks and balances. You know, he just come off and do and say whatever he want, and nobody's checking him. The only person that would check him, I think that he would respect, would be his mom, and she's no longer with us. And I think that's, you know, it's been downhill ever since. You know, making bad moves.
I do want to sit and talk to Kanye and ask him why the White Lives Matter shirt. That was kind of it's just I don't know if it's tactics to get our attention, but you definitely get our attention. But it's like you kind of shitted on your people with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no bad press. And
well,
listen. I mean, even with Kanye's cancellation, we have seen more of this motherfucker over the past week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of him being canceled. Like, he's supposed to be canceled. He's getting interviews.
Keep seeing him. Yeah.
You know, he's getting interviews and Lex
Fridman.
You know, everybody wants to throw a microphone in this dude's face while he's being canceled. It's good press for the wrong reasons.
And it's more money, right? Because don't you got to pay them to sit in front of them?
I don't know. As of right now, he's just trying to get his message out. I don't know how that's working, if he's if he's charging fees right now, but it's just messed up, man. He didn't have to go that route, you know, and he did. And again, when I saw that so-called apology about the George Floyd and his comparison being in the same situation in his head, I was like, okay, man, you still don't get it.
Wow, man, the brother's out of touch.
A little bit.
Where's he living at? In like North Dakota somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you got $1 billion, man. You ain't running around with regular cats no more. You know what I mean? He's out of touch. And yeah, eccentric as fuck. You know, you give me $30 and I'll be a little eccentric. You know what I mean? This motherfucker had $1 billion.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tragic, man. It's the definition of a tragedy. You know, the rise and fall, but you know, he really hasn't failed. You know, like you said, he's still good. He's always going to be good, you know, but it's just, damn, he fumbled the bag.
Hey, man, you know,
that's a hell of a seat that he in too. It's like, I don't know how to put my mouth on it until like I know what's going on. You know what I mean? Because like 1 second I'm like, oh shit, he's deep. That motherfucker, you know, he's shining light on these motherfuckers. The next moment I'm like, wait, what? Why? You know what I mean? So it's just the catch-22 with him right now.
Dude's going through it, man.
I give him big ups because he's not afraid, because the shit that he doing, knowing that people die right afterwards. It's like I give him big ups because he is brave as shit, because it's no longer about the money. But you know what I'm saying? Look at Biggie and Tupac. They wasn't really fighting or anything like that. They were making a movement for Black people, and like within 48 hours of the decision, they were gone. You know what I mean? Prince gone. Michael Jackson gone. You know what I'm saying? Dave Chappelle, thank God he knew to get away. He could have been gone. You know what I mean? So
he caught up to himself. You know,
he up against the devil. Devil worshippers.
It's real easy to talk that kind of shit and be that provocative when you're in a comfortable place. You know, because when he had to, you know, keep making them beats for Jay and Dame and all them, whatever, he was a loyal soldier. But once he got a little bit too big and realized, you know, he had a platform and a voice, he just he went off the rails with it. You know, he went personal. Like I said, if you got issue with somebody, go after that person. You know, he was going after a group of folks, you know, like, dude, seriously, the whole group, the whole tribe you going after. Okay. It's been real, bro. You know, I can't, you know what I'm saying? When Goodwill's turning your shit away, sending out a corporate memo saying we will not take anything. And I thought that shit's supposed to be, you know.
That's why I'm just like, why would y'all even say anything, Goodwill? Because he giving y'all money, right? Like,
well, no,
ain't that how Goodwill operate? Like,
taking in donations.
I thought it was just donations
and shit, right? I mean, so right now everybody's getting rid of their Kanye shit, and you can't take it to Goodwill.
Goodwill, you just showed us who you are. Y'all fake as hell.
They would still be putting money in their business,
right? Help the poor people.
Like, that's all right. I take my shit to Salvation Army. That's all. That's all right.
Right.
Go take that shit.
That's
Like
cool.
me, I like going. You know, I refurnish furniture and shit. Goodwill, I'm always in there looking to do a project for the low. I don't know anymore. Like, I didn't even know you can be endorsed by Goodwill. That's why I'm just like,
or unendorsed.
Whatever they doing, because I'm just like, wait, I thought we just dropped furniture off when we don't need it no more or something close.
Not just a select, all of them. They're like, we will not take any of his products. It's like, well, damn.
That's deep.
Okay.
Y'all won't even sell his Yeezys?
Nothing.
But they're the last ones to come out after what creative artist agencies, MRC that had the documentary. Of course, Adidas, Balenciaga, whatever the fuck that name is.
Balenciaga.
There it is. Vogue, Gap, TJ Maxx, and Foot Locker. You know, they've all walked away from this motherfucker.
I'm kind of like, just on some joke shit, but real shit. I'm kind of happy, like, he didn't get that deal, because them next shoes he was coming out with, I did not want to see men with rhinestone sandals on, because you know everybody was gonna buy them and probably pay $200 for them because it was his. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, please, our people don't need none of that no more.
You keep talking about these sandals. You got a real issue with those.
I
haven't seen them. What the fuck
because
rhinestone sandals?
Yeah, he had flip flops. And the flip flops had the rhinestones going. It was girl sandals. I have a pair of them.
Oh shit! Oh, I got it here.
I have a pair of them, and he was walking around, and I said, "Well, we know everybody about to have them. I already got them, but I got mine from Walmart a couple of years ago. You know what I mean? I was just like,
I gotta look this up.
And then he had them on with socks.
There they go.
There they go.
Yeah.
Bedazzled flip flops.
Bedazzled flip flops. Motherfucking rhinestones. Look at that shit.
I put that on Life. Like, somebody would have bought them, and he probably would have sold them for $300, and everybody would have went to get them.
You said that last week. I didn't know what you were talking about. I thought it was shoes. You was like, no, these damn sandals.
When I seen them ugly ass Yeezys, I said, oh yeah, y'all, them ain't even cute.
He got two toes. I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm sitting here.
That's
what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Nah.
I keep trying to tell folks, quit saying genius and Kanye in the same sentence, man. Stop. That's not. Come on now. Nah.
Hey, them was on their way to. Hey, them shoes was gonna make it. You hear me?
She was like, they're about to take off, son. Those shoes about to take off.
As soon as a dude would have came at me like, "Hey, beautiful," I'd have looked down. No, dude, we ain't rocking. How much you paid for them? For real?
So wait a minute. Hold on.
Shit.
So if a motherfucker showed up at your house with them bedazzled sandals on, even though he can hit bottom and bend, you still ain't gonna let him in.
Hell no.
What was the question again?
That's entanglement. Ask her.
Yeah. So
I don't know if
dude
you guys
shows
can
up.
see me, but it's been breaking up, so I haven't been able to hear. It's like bits and pieces, so I missed the question.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
for it,
so
Tay. Go for it.
if a dude showed up in your house with those Yeezy bedazzled sandals on, knowing that he can hit bottom and bend in that booty, like, would you let him hit it, even though he's got them fucked up shoes on?
When he said hit bottom and bend, I started thinking about it. Come in, take your shoes off first.
Now I'm back. I don't know what happened. It
Yeah,
keeps kicking me out.
All right. So if your side thing showed up with them sandals on, would you let him hit it?
Man, I'm throwing Skittles at your gay ass. Get the fuck out of my house. Matter of fact, you're not even stepping in. If I look down and you got them things on, you go.
So
Now,
you
hold
show
on,
up,
this is what he said.
gray
He said hit
sweatpants.
bottom. He can hit bottom.
Yeah, gray sweatpants. You know, extra man on the team, but he wearing them sandals.
He paid $250 for them.
Yeah,
I don't know that. Yeah.
genuine rhinestones.
$250 on his feet.
No.
No,
No.
she's still throwing Skittles.
Yep. Oh, she cut out again.
Yeah, she froze up.
I feel like if you put them on, you're definitely a follower. Like you don't make waves on your own. So hell no.
Okay.
If you
All
come
right.
to my house with some fucking sandals on like that,
Sandals and socks.
so I'm gonna be like, whose shoes you got on? Like, you all right? Did somebody put you out the car and take your shoes and they said put these on? Or I don't even know why you put them on.
Yeah, I need you to write me an essay because I need to know why you got them bedazzled shoes on. Trying to come in my house thinking you about to get some. No, now I'm about to flame your dumb ass.
Yeah, I'm about to
Come
hide
on,
all
what's
my
up?
shoes that's bedazzled. Like, nigga.
Like, who do you think? It's giving passenger princess. Like, did somebody drop you off?
Wow.
Right?
Wow. Okay.
I need to know. Why do you
Hey.
have those sandals on?
Maybe he got the idea from Pete Davidson.
See,
Yeah, no, get out.
come on, man.
Now I'm calling the police.
Come on, man.
Man, you hit me to that Charlemagne and God.
Did you? Yeah.
Have you guys seen that?
Charlamagne, what's that?
Charlemagne and God gets a phone call from Yeezy telling him to, like, what was it? Stop fucking with Pete Davidson?
Yeah, pretty much try to cut ties with him. It started off saying he wanted him to help save the new Marilyn Monroe, aka Miss Kardashian. Is how he set it up and was like,
Oh.
yeah, then start going on about Pete. You got to see the clip because
Let me find it.
can you find the clip for him, man? Because
Yeah.
Charlemagne, he's the only one that could do it because it was just him and Ye on the phone, and the shit was hilarious, man. I had to. Did I send it to you?
Yeah, I need to see this.
I got it here.
Will it load?
I hope so. This internet ain't shit today.
You making me thirsty.
Hi, I'm on some new shit.
Is it wine again? You a little alcoholic.
A little bit, but nah, I'm on this shit called Beatbox.
Oh, what's
It's pink lemonade, 11.1% alcohol, and yeah, it will get you right.
it will beat that box.
That shit ain't nothing but Mad Dog in a carton.
Pretty much, son. Pretty much.
Yeah, I thought it was something healthy at first. I'm like, oh shit, I just
Nah, some TikTok shit.
beatbox.
Yeah, Beatbox, pink lemonade.
I still gotta
Man.
take the Taylor port because I heard that was
Mm-hmm.
the wine of all wines. So
Oh God, I gotta find this fucking interview.
Shit.
and it was
I thought
Kanye and who?
Charlemagne the God
Charlemagne the God.
Charlemagne. Who is Charlemagne?
from the
Remember the
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club?
Dark skinned dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
This shit was off the hook, man. God damn, this internet is like shit.
Oh,
Yeah, now I'm back.
Kanye.
Anyways, it ends up with him yelling, "You gonna let a white boy with a 10-inch dick fuck my wife and not help me out?" Like it was so fucked up.
I
That
don't-
motherfucker just threw
Yeah.
everything out. It just, oh
Kanye said that?
yeah.
Well, who haven't fucked his wife?
That's the other thing.
Ah.
You know, you kind of need a 10-inch dick if you're gonna fuck.
Damn, Kiki. That was yeah.
I
That
mean, I
was.
don't understand that. Like, I see it all the time. I mean, men marry hoes, and then
I know, but he's going after him because that was the recent one. That's all. And he know that Charlemagne has a relationship with him. So I guess that's why he went after Charlemagne. It's like, hey man, could you
he can't
please?
be mad at because his girl's a hoe. Look how she made it. Ray J was running up in that pussy first.
To get me on
She has a point.
Here we
to
go.
shit on somebody he knows is my friend, Pete Davidson. Like you got it. You're not calling me just to call me. Pete is my friend, right? Nori's like that's Charlemagne's guy. So you're calling me. He's like, oh, you gotta save the new Marilyn Monroe. You know what happened to Marilyn Monroe, right? Marilyn Monroe died of drug addiction, so we gotta save the new Marilyn Monroe. Talking about Kim. I'm like, yo, Pete is my friend, right? So he's going on, and then finally he goes, my wife is out here fucking a white boy with a 10-inch penis, and you won't help me? My wife is out here fucking a white boy with a 10-inch penis, and you telling me that's your friend, but you're supposed to be culture? He's screaming on the phone.
Somebody help.
Entertaining.
Yeah.
Entertaining. Hilarious. What am I supposed to do but laugh at that? So, calls me. He's basically trying to get me on.
Yeah. So, my man's got a lot of shit going on. And,
A lot.
Kanye.
A lot.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't record that conversation. I know he was just looking at his phone like, this is Kanye West screaming at me.
He probably was too flabbergasted to do so.
How you know he got a 10-inch?
Well,
How you know his dick big? Like,
Kim probably told him.
Was you part of those little ceremonies before you wanted to shit on
So many
the
questions.
Oh, man.
Hey, but no, seriously, like, this has
you
been
know
a
that-
rumor about Pete Davidson for a while since he was dating Ariana Grande. And when they broke up, that was one of the fucking rumors that she dropped, was that his dick is gigantic. He even did a stand-up bit behind it.
Yeah,
And he's like, she done fucked up my dating life because my dick is not that big. Now I disappoint every bitch that shows up in my bedroom.
Yep.
You know?
Oh.
Yeah. His last stand up. Yep.
Then again, I mean, like,
How is he yelling at somebody else because of what you got a hoe? Like she's a beautiful hoe. I give her gorgeous hoe, but she's a hoe and she knows it. The whole world knows it. That's how she was brought into this shit. That's how she made her millions. She's you know what? And other than a beautiful hoe, a very smart hoe. Man, listen, I thought about it. I said, well, shit,
you think about coming up with a sex
It's
tape?
not necessarily hers.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
was
mama.
just
The
figuring,
mama.
I was figuring out like who can I get with to leak a tape? Like he got to be like somebody like Busta Rhymes or something. You know what I mean? Writing the book, you know what I mean? Like
You got a fucking thing for Busta.
and then I bring y'all around and you know what I'm saying? 'Cause we family, you know what I'm saying? We can have a whole little show. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
She said Busta Rhymes. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
All
like
right.
we leak that tape. Think about it. Kiki will be all over the globe.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. I mean, there's a lot of people that drop sex tapes and they just flop. And then look at Lawrence Fishburne's daughter, Chippy D.
Ooh.
You know what?
Where
Let me
her ass was
Ooh,
her
that
ass
was
had so many
bad.
pimples on it that it looked like his face.
That was bad. Oh, that was
Like-
bad.
Yeah. She went out, recorded a sex tape, thinking that she would get some kind of recognition, and it blew up in her face. Like she recorded a fucking porn with a porn star. And
Oh yeah, you dumb for that. Like you just
Yeah.
ran through hoe at that point. I mean, he's a porn star.
yeah.
Yeah.
It just
You got to know who to be a hoe with.
is that right?
Yes. Or you got to know how to market that shit. I think the mom
That
and them know how to market that shit. It wasn't just, who you fucking, it's, how you market it.
Well, I would definitely call her. I would definitely call her like a Kardashian. I'm like, I need your help.
Call the mom.
Following your footsteps,
Yeah,
and
call the mom. Because that's what she did. She followed
if you pimp me out.
Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton dropped a sex tape, but Paris Hilton she come from bread, long
Paris
money.
Hill just wanted to be a hoe because
That part. But Kim was like, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna own it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be that chick. I'm gonna be that notorious that chick. And she did it. And she's holding it down.
She is. That's why I would never hate on Kim Kardashian. Like I said, she's a beautiful, glorified, knowledgeable. She flipped that pussy. She flipped that pussy. She did.
Well, like everybody flipped that pussy.
Hey, look here now. That's a perfect segue to the next topic, ain't it?
You ain't lying. You guys want to get into it?
Yes, let's jump right into it. Can I ask the question?
Go for it.
Yes, please.
Okay, especially you men.
All right.
Do men really give a fuck? Like if you get pregnant by them and y'all just having sex and that's all y'all are is butt buddies? Do y'all really care if she go get an abortion?
Hell no. I'll take her to dinner afterwards.
Yeah, that's what you call taking personal responsibility. That's the epitome of personal responsibility, damn it. So no.
So would you care to even know? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's say she gets pregnant, and do you care to know that she was even pregnant? You know what I'm saying? Because some females, they, you know, want to give the guy the what is that?
Like
if you don't get the option. Like I'm not giving nobody an option if you're just sex.
See, that's the catch right there. If you just hooking up, then no.
Because you know how dudes be, I want you to have my baby, and y'all ain't even together. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Shit, hell no. Look,
man, man.
Like, hey, I'm pregnant. They be like, yeah, that was just in a moment. You just had some good twat.
Yeah. Don't just handle your scandal, and we'll be good.
Handle your scandal.
Yeah, we'll be good.
There's really no reason to tell the guy. Seriously, like most of the time these motherfuckers ain't gonna stick around and raise that baby. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, and it's a woman's choice to begin with. You know, like,
right.
As soon as you open up that debate to what do I do with my body, you know, you had a loss.
Yeah.
You know, don't do that. Don't do that. Keep your fucking choices yours. If your choice, your body, don't tell that motherfucker. And if you do, just don't give them the option to say, I want to keep it.
Yeah, because how's that going to play out?
Like, I know he probably don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, like you opening yourself up to hear something, like to hear what?
Pretty much like where you stand. Like, you know what this is. Yeah, you've never been in my crib. We only did the micro tails, and so you know what this is. So why would you even tell me some shit like that?
How come you're not wearing condoms out here? God damn. Like, there is a reason for prophylactics, and it's to sleep with hookers, and wayward women and do whatever the fuck you want because you protected, like you go get you a professional. Get fucked by a professional, but you wear a condom. That's what condoms are for. Like, especially if you're out here in these streets and these are no string attachment deals, like you shouldn't be going out bareback and motherfuckers, man. Like, like how many times? Shit. How about this? You remember this years ago, Ed? Chick stopped over my house. Ed was down for the weekend. Chick stopped over my house, spent the night. The next morning, me and Ed go get some breakfast. We see this bitch on her way to get married. Yeah,
that part,
like scandalous shit.
Yep.
Glad I wasn't barebacking it. You know what I mean? Like,
hold on.
Yeah. We caught her the next morning, just before her fucking wedding.
Oh wow.
Yeah, fucking deep. But those are those no string attached hookup things, and like.
I got a question.
Don't even have the option to get a bitch pregnant.
I got a question. Did she fuck the shit out of you, or did she just lay there? Or
no, I fucked the shit out of her. Okay, so
forget me not. You don't want to forget me not. That's all.
Yeah, that's tricky to do that right before the. Wow. Yeah, she didn't. She wasn't in love.
Well, I mean, that's how the relationship was. Between us the whole time was that it was kind of open, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's just
Well, maybe she had to just get it one more out of her chest before she put the ring on it.
I don't think so because yeah, she hit me up afterwards.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, that thing it continued on a little bit, you know. So it's we need to stop concerning ourselves with fidelity. Nobody's faithful. Nobody's faithful. I mean, Ed is,
Thank you, sir.
but nobody else.
Thanks for the shout out, man. Thank you for the shout out, man.
there is faithful. I think that there's faithful men out there.
For-
It's probably like 2%.
there are
but-
faithful men out there until they get fucking caught cheating. Okay, like that's and yeah, where do women put, like, there's such a broad range in the definition of cheating. You know what I mean? Like, oh well, you know, so and so had an emotional relationship. That's
Ooh.
fucking
You know what? I had a.
Ooh.
Those are the worst ones because I actually had an emotional entanglement.
Okay.
Like for real, and you know, I feel bad, and he was married, but it's so crazy because it's like, to me, he was my soulmate. To me, he was my soulmate. You know what I'm saying? But I would never break up what he had because he has little girls. You know what I'm saying? And I came up in the house without my father, so I'm like, hell no, I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn, that's. I think that's worse though. But that might be worse.
Mm.
That might be
So
worse.
in that situation, if you would have came up pregnant, what would you do?
Well, we never fucked.
It was just an emotional. Okay,
That's what
I
she
got
said.
you.
Like,
That was
we
the whole
laid in
thing.
Like we laid in the same bed and everything. Like we just never took it there.
Oh, that's cool.
We played. We know what each other got, but we didn't. We didn't.
Is it cool,
didn't-
or is you just playing with fire? Because it could have went that way easily,
I
right?
thank God it didn't go that way because I told him, I was like, I'd have been faithful to a married man. I would have been faithful to a married man. Like, I'm dead serious because yeah, that's playing with fire.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
playing
like,
with
those type of relationships, I understand what you're talking about because it is worse because you have a mental connection and it's a lot. It's deeper. It's somewhat deeper than the physical.
So if we lay down together and it's explosive, oh my God, I'm in love.
See,
Like I'm not going nowhere. Like I don't care.
she said, "I'm faithful to a married man."
Faithful to I would have been faithful to a married man. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's why I said nope.
See,
nope. And like you know, I don't even call back or anything. You know what I mean? It's good to hear that he's doing good every once in a while, but I do not continue that on because I already know like my feelings is gonna pick up where they left off because like we're like a twin flame or something. You know what I'm saying? It just works.
So, do you think men and women can be friends?
I used to think that until like one of my friends showed me otherwise. Like we were friends forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and we were tight. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I had got drunk and stayed at his house.
Mm-hmm.
Called my mom and everything and said, "Mom," and he told her like she about to stay here and woke up to him trying to fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, I began to say, "Yeah, I'm no longer a man's friend." It's true. They're just a man will friend you, waiting for the moment to fuck you.
I mean, women do it too.
That's true, but
women do it an awful lot.
But I have a friend. I have a couple friends. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even know if I don't. After that just kind of fucked my shit up. So I don't know. I used to be like, yeah, men can be friends with women and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, I actually have love for dudes. That's my friends. Like we grew up fighting together and stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Okay.
Sex ruins relationships, though, huh?
Yep.
It does. It fucks it all the way up.
That shit's crazy. Yeah, that's what I was wanting to know. Like, can you actually have a male friend and then eventually, given the right opportunity, the right setting, somebody's going to cross that line? every time, man.
So the,
All right.
you know, I have a ton of female friends that are strictly in the friend zone. You know, it's just they know my dirt.
But
You know,
they know you, and if push come to shove, and they gave you that call, 1:30, 2:30, and was like, Tank, I need an appointment. Slide.
shit, I'm a married man now. I can't fuck around. You know,
I understand that. I'm just saying, you know how the get down is.
He used to
You
be a
see where
bad
I'm
boy.
going. Yeah.
um,
Because I know you be like, you know, look over your shoulder, honey. You know, you right there. You know, so just saying. That's
yeah,
only you say that like, oh, they're in the friend zone until
that I guess that is kind of accurate.
we always say that the friend zone until that opportunity. Girls do that shit like, oh, that's just my friend, and then
I ain't even gonna hold you. I did that a couple times because I just like, damn, he fine, and we was the best of friends. I knew, like, I'm like, he a dog out here too, so we got really, really close. But I used to just be mesmerized. Like, I used to be like, man, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of this dude.
see.
So
That's why
yeah,
I was
I can see that happening. You know what I mean?
So you know, what stopped you from doing it?
I
Was
had
it-
to play my role. You know, I
Okay.
had to play my role as a friend, and then it just never happened. Like, we never, you know, because all it took for him is just to be like, Kiki.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Testing the friendship. Can't be friends, man. You can't be just like one day all of a sudden, hey man, that outfit you got on, you know, I kind of want to see it on the floor. You know, boom.
Boom. Say less. Right.
The entanglement specialist.
There
You
she
missed
goes.
out on the first part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong segment.
Please.
Okay, so where are we at with this?
The question
Hopefully
is,
this my connection not mess up again.
all right. The question is, can men and women be friends without crossing the line?
No, they cannot.
Thank
I had
you.
to think about that. No, they can.
See
No.
how she just jumped in and was just like, it was what, 4 or
No.
5 seconds, and she came to the conclusion. We went around the mulberry bush for like almost 5 minutes talking about this, and she's just, yeah, no, not gonna bullshit
no.
you. No.
Hey man, I'm an old man now, and I could not put up with juggling multiple people. Like I'm too old for it, man.
Okay.
You know, like
Oh, I'm all for it.
yeah, it used to be bad, you know.
Did you say I'm all for it?
Yes, ma'am. I'm all
I
for it.
love her.
Hey,
No, you cannot. We can't be friends. You can't be friends and do the do. Like, there's just no. It's too
no,
much.
y'all got to be an item, so it can't just be, you know, like
Can
an
you
open
just be
relationship on
friends with
both
a guy?
ends.
You can't be, that's just my homegirl. That's just my homie. You know, none of that.
Man,
Okay.
Like, what if he came in and he had some jogging pants on and his print was just crazy? Like, hey, I'm gonna need a place to stay, man. My girl tripping.
It
Oh,
is
that's
gray
crazy.
sweatpants season. It is gray
What?
sweatpants season. So yeah.
Hey, the
Let me
homeless
bring-
shelter down the street, bruh.
Hey, I'll be like, let me help you out those wet clothes.
We didn't already answer the question, Miss Kiki. We got it. We got it. She got scenarios.
Hey,
Flat out, no. I
So
can't
it's-
say too much live. No. No.
Man,
Okay.
we ain't gonna blow up your spot, huh?
Oh, no. Just no. I don't know. Maybe that's a story for another time. No.
they got her all miscombobulated over there.
She is her daddy's daughter.
I was
But she-
like, no, you can't do that.
But she thought about it. She was like, hold on, let me see. Let me yep, nope, that ain't gonna work. That's just not gonna work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have
you
to
know?
say no. And the crazy part is I had so many male friends.
hmm
That's the crazy part. Like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, we all had female friends, and sometimes they catch feelings. You know, especially it's tricky especially when you're in a relationship. That's the kicker. Can you have uh, somebody of the opposite sex while you're in a relationship as a friend?
Especially if you got a connection. Females are too
Yeah.
jealous.
Okay.
So if I see you like y'all hanging out and y'all kikiing and motherfucker, we don't even chill like that. The fuck, get that bitch out of here.
That part. That part.
Matter of fact, let me poke y'all and y'all blood. Give me blood samples to see if y'all really cousins, motherfucker.
Do it.
What about
Here,
being
swap
friends with your
out.
ex?
Ah.
Let's say you had a previous sexual relationship with a person, and now you're strictly friends.
Nope, because
You
if you
know?
got good dick, nope.
It's
Can't
dick in a
do it.
glass jar.
Sorry.
Huh?
That was it. Nope.
Yeah.
Keep it a
No.
book. Y'all can't.
Yeah, you can't be
What?
friends, man.
Yeah, no.
For real?
Can't be friends.
You like to think so, man. You like to stay positive, man. Like you said, you don't like to throw nothing away anyway. Yeah. You are the recycle king. Like anything. Like, oh man, that's some good
I
meat
think that
over there. you know?
women are more emotional creatures. Like a lot of people say, like all my exes, I don't even speak to. You know what I mean? And maybe if I see you in a grocery store, I say, hey, and keep it moving. But I'm not about to have no whole friendship with you because it's a reason why we broke up. Somebody done fucked up somewhere. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
women are emotional creatures, so we get scarred. Like I don't even want to relive or rehash. And then if you got good dick, I'm not about to trust myself around you because I'm gonna get it. You know what I mean? Like that's just
Go back for a Werther sampler. Just
yeah. Hey, you
Hey.
remember? Hey, come over.
yeah.
For that one.
Right.
What if that's the actual relationship was fucked up, but the sex was great? What's wrong with just going back and getting a little bit every once in a while? Just like a little tune up.
That will be the time when you end up having a kid. That will be the time you get jammed up. Doing
I
that
ain't get
with the
God.
mindset of that.
another angel. Yeah, no, I'm sending it right back up there. Ain't no kid involved over here. I will cough up. Never got an abortion, but I heard it's $500. I cough up that $500. Ain't no kids over here. I don't want to do it.
I've never got one, but if it was to happen in an entanglement, nah. The only
Yeah,
way
no.
I would ever have kids is if me and the daddy is financial stable and we together. Like we got that family. Like because that's something I never had. I don't want my child being broken like me. Shit.
Mhm. I was in my younger days now, mind you. I was in like an open relationship, and now I always wear condoms because I didn't need
You're
any more
open.
kids. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's open.
Mm-hmm.
Old girl ends up pregnant, and I know it's not mine. Which wasn't a big deal, but we were close enough for her to ask me to take her to the abortion clinic. So I actually went with her to uh, I don't know, shoulder to cry on or something.
Can you say moral support in this case?
That was
Yeah,
dope.
that's
That
not-
was dope for you to go.
Yeah,
Uh,
because
Dope. Because
when I got back, I put the towel down. We got it in, but no, I'm playing. I'm joking. That's a joke. That's a joke.
damn, I was giving you kudos. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Nigga stuck his dick in her and a little baby leg on there.
Come on. Okay, yeah, they're gonna take this shit down. But go ahead, continue.
But no, I mean it was just being being an adult in that situation. It just seemed like that's what happens when you're in open relationships, and that's where you got to be, on that line of friendship and lover.
Yeah.
So I don't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
Ouch. That's a little, yeah, that was a little, you took it there, son. Okay. Yeah, man.
I would never slip up. Like, that is a scary thought. It's a scary thought just to even think about having to go get an abortion.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just scary, period. Because
Mhm.
you know, and I don't judge nobody, you know what I mean? Because, you know, it is what it is. But I can't imagine, man, that's a lot.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
that's a lot. That, like,
Yeah.
And you was
Yeah.
riding shotgun with her, and I mean, that was my hats off to you, sir, for being a
like,
stand-up dude like that, man.
You're a good dude.
I wouldn't go that
I
far.
don't know if you yours.
Again,
I
he
would've-
was there's always a motive when Tank does something like that or whatever.
You
was
must
just
he
making
probably let
sure
me make sure you doing it.
that's it.
Well, I mean, I knew the baby wasn't mine, and like I knew we weren't going to be in some kind of committed relationship moving forward. It but still, you needed these services because. Yeah, she was probably in that situation where she didn't want to tell the daddy
Oh,
or give him
yeah.
the option,
Yeah.
It's fucked up, so we had to drive past them picketers, all them uppity Christians that stand out in
Mhm.
front of them abortion clinics with them signs, don't kill that baby, wait to bring them to church so we can fuck them. Those signs, deal with that harassment and then, go in there and wait that 4-hour procedure. Yeah, it's
It was
fucked
4
up.
hours.
It's something like that. Like they have
She
to
was-
monitor you afterwards.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Before
so because they're you can hemorrhage pretty bad. I guess it's a very fucked up. Like they're scraping the inside of the walls of your uterus and shit. So yeah, there's a chance that you can bleed out.
Man, I would never slip up again.
Yeah.
Ladies, condoms.
What condom?
Please.
You start dealing with them old dudes. All right.
Hey,
Stick to butt stuff.
I got everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you having sex, like, you gotta have plan B's. Like, I got a kit, a sex kit.
So you rock with them plan
Those are
B's?
Yes, I will definitely take a plan B if I did something that I wasn't supposed to be doing.
And those are terrible. Don't do it.
It hurts.
It
Seriously?
does. Yes.
It is
Oh,
it hurts.
What like cramps or what?
Yeah. It's like a really bad, heavy, hurtful period.
Enough said, ladies. Enough said. We got it. We got it. Ouch. Yeah. All right. I got another topic real quick.
Mhm.
How important are looks and occupation when selecting a partner?
very important.
Looks and
100%.
occupation. Like, would you date a chick if she was a stripper? Bring her around the crew. But she's a banger, but she's a stripper.
Yeah.
That's for y'all.
Yeah, I was a mercenary. I worked for blood money. So there are other professions in this world that are way worse than being a stripper.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody likes sex. How are we ostracizing sex workers?
I'm just saying, you got these girls out here now that are mad. They're online talking about how they can't find a solid dude because of their profession.
Yeah,
because
and
they
got a
work the
fucking
pole.
OnlyFans page. Everybody in America's got an OnlyFans page. Like it's like everybody's stripping now. I don't think that we can hold that against anyone, right? Like the times we're in, like that pandemic fucked up a lot of pockets.
Yeah,
and
it increased a lot of pockets too because a lot of folks are at home, struggling, couldn't get to the juke joint. Now they could go on OnlyFans and trick off some cash.
Man, I need an OnlyFans. I really need an OnlyFans.
No, I'm trying to get to the point because
I thought about making one.
I'm 40.
I don't want to know that. No, but seriously, I mean, like, what's the issue? Like,
if I was, but I wasn't gonna really shake ass. I'm like, psych, bitch. Hey, $10 for no reason.
See?
I thought about making one.
See?
I might twerk a little bit on mine. I might twerk a little bit.
Hey, you know,
Keep
some of those.
coming back. Say,
But like the crazy thing is that there is something out there for everyone. Like there are some nasty looking motherfuckers with an OnlyFans page.
yeah.
You know, it's like,
With
like
fo-
who keep
with
your fucking
followers,
clothes on? Yes.
You know, and getting that steady cash. Like I will pay you $400 a week just to talk to me. You know, you got dudes out there who are like that. You know, like now, like that pandemic, it opened up a lot of avenues because a lot of cats was like, I don't like going to the strip club. I like the one-on-ones. Now I could go online. You know, I don't even have to leave the crib. I'm safe. You know, these damn incels.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
I'm
lotion.
trying my best not to.
Hey, but seriously though, like when you think about occupation and looks, you got to have both, and you can't be attracted to a paycheck. You know that.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, like, because I heard that a man say women have types. You know what I'm saying? And, and I'm gonna have to say that's true, but not true, because it's just like you could come. Yeah, the initial thing you want to be attracted to them, but I have met somebody who I got attracted to after getting to know them as well. It wasn't initial like, damn, but he wasn't all the way ugly.
Okay.
He wasn't my type, but at the same token, his personality came in and took over, and I was just like, oh, I fucks with you. You know what I mean? But as far as occupation now, I gotta have a grinder. You know what I mean? That's just that. You know what I mean? I don't want your money, but I gotta have a grinder. Like I can't have no dude that, hey, can I come stay the night with you? Because I don't want to stay at my mom's crib. Like, nah. You know what I mean? We don't. You know what I mean? Unless you're taking care of your mom, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Because of situations like that. But at least you got to be a grinder. You know what I mean?
Okay. Because
I had too many dudes. I had a couple of dudes ask me for money, and you know that I just hung up the phone and we never talked again. Like, you know, so I don't know. You know, I don't know where you got that idea that I would even, you know, entertain that thought. You know what I mean? Like we ain't even growing together. Like you ain't even borrowing money to better us. It ain't even no us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you asking me for money for? Like, dude, like
they have no shame in doing it. No shame.
No shame.
No shame. Don't get me started. No shame.
Yeah. Ain't that crazy?
That's why we're here. That's why we're here. Get started. Go for it.
Me as a woman, I'm scared to be like, I would do without. Before I ask a dude for money. And it's not even because it's just a pride thing. I'm like, I ain't about to have no nigga thinking that I'm my hands out to no motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for a man to just be, and I mean, they came with big numbers. Hey, let me hold 1,500. I got you.
Ouch.
1,500? No.
When you gonna get that tax return?
Yeah.
I could flip that. Give me that tax return. I could flip that.
You will never get my money. That's one thing, because I work hard for mine. You will never, like, I'm not one of the. I think some women are out here tricking, I guess, because how is you that comfortable?
Oh, I have a friend that's just like that, that's going through it, and now she regrets it.
Well,
I mean, this man lives at home, okay, in his mother's basement.
Yeah. That should have been a red flag right there, right? He didn't just get to his mama's basement. He's been there for a minute, right?
Dang, I'm mad her shit is froze because I want to know more. Like, did he put the dick down first? What? Because I had some good dick, and good dick ain't you gonna get my money. What happened?
I don't know if y'all hear me.
Yeah, we got you.
So
We got you back.
hopefully it does not cut me out again. But so she says that the dick was bomb, but it wasn't the best that she's ever had, which throws me off a little bit. That throws me off a lot because that's not the best that she's ever had. And I've asked her, but every week they go to expensive restaurants. She doesn't really cook. They go to expensive restaurants at least 4 or 5 times a week. He will take her card, okay, her credit card. She has said he will take her credit card and act like he's paying for it, okay?
Oh, he's a pussy.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
I didn't mean to call you that, but that's what you are, my dude, because
No,
He don't
That's
want
all
the
joke.
restaurant people to know he broke, but he cool. Hey, baby, he trying to get an image. Like what? The?
Oh, it's worse. It's worse. Here in this town, he lied. I didn't know he told her this. He lied and said he owned one of the clubs. Okay.
That's how he got.
This
That's
shit
how he got
gets
the
worse.
picture, right?
Yes, that's exactly how. So she called me. It's sad because I kind of hooked them up in a way.
You hooked your friend up with somebody you knew wasn't shit.
You knew he was a basement brother.
No. I didn't know that. How I would not set up my own friend like that. I didn't know any of this until she started telling me, and I'm like, girl, that don't sound right at all. Come to find out. But let me go back to where he told her.
Yeah. It's like a good ass movie on Hulu.
Yeah.
God dang, it got good. It just got good.
Oh my god!
Right.
Hey, try calling. Hey, just try using the link in your phone and just use your phone because you might get a better signal from that.
All right, let me try that. Hold on.
And come back because we was on. Come back and give us the rest.
Man, that's a killer topic, man. Because yeah, you
I had
remember
it
what
for-
I just
I had-
went through.
Yeah, I had it for the fellas. I don't need to be talking about this with some dudes. I need ladies'
What
opinion
about
on this
y'all?
one.
Okay, like the men, because I know men are
We got egos. We got egos.
yeah. So you like y'all want the finest babe, right?
Yeah, but she can't be a stripper and she can't have a record.
I don't know
Yeah.
if this is gonna work.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We
where did
got
I
you.
leave off at?
You hooked
You
them
hooked
up.
her-
Okay,
you
so
hooked
I'm
him
not
up.
gonna say the name of the club, but he definitely told her he owned the club. Okay, he owned it. He also said that he had 20K saved up in his savings. He was
What
an
is
entrepreneur.
Kiki, let her finish.
And honestly, I'm trying not to laugh by saying this. He owns the club, has 20K in his savings. What else did he say? Oh my God. I can only think about the shit that he did afterwards, after he told her all this bullshit. Well, let me just jump to that point. They go on dates. Their first date, she said that, he said, oh, I just found out that somebody, had my bank account and some identity fraud. He said that somebody hacked his bank account, somebody stole his identity, stuff with right then and there. And he needed to use her card and he would cash app her. I guess she was cool with it and she paid for it. But the lies kept on continuing and they kept going on dates every weekend. This went on for about a month straight. So if you do 4 times, you might as well say 4. I'm going to say 4 times a week in 4 weeks. Their bill was always $100, she said. This is how much she's spending. Then, she asked to go to his place. All of a sudden, his apartment complex burnt down right along with his Charger and Escalade that he had.
They were parked inside the apartment.
I need to talk to you.
Man.
I need to talk to your friend, and I need to let her know, like, if a dude have a business, unless it's the first year, he got way more than 20K in his savings. Oh my! That was the first lie.
No, and then he told her about the 20K. Oh my God, is it best enough?
That's a very specific number. Him saying that I'm
20K.
sitting on 20K. That's okay.
Is he young? Because 20K might be a lot to him.
Yeah.
It's also
That
the
is.
yo too.
I mean, I'm not saying 20K is not a lot of money, but oh God.
Well, he told her he couldn't access the 20K because his bank is out of town and he does not have any type of access to this money. In order for him to get this money, he would have to go to Cleveland to go get this money, and he wasn't able to do so. Okay. Then it was the apartment. His entire apartment complex burned down. Like, okay, so we all would have known about that. So said his Charger and his Escalade went away too, so that's why he had to move back into his mom's house. That's what he told her.
Okay, tell her quit taking him out to eat.
Then,
no.
So good. It's all good. That's
The internet
It's the
is
best
killing
part
me.
of the movie.
yeah, we know how this ends, man. Hopefully we know how this ends.
I hope she ain't messing with him no more.
Right.
He's still hitting it. I guarantee it.
Please.
You know, if
And,
you,
and you know what? That's when
Oh.
she need to get a little pimping up under her belt. And that's just some nighttime shit. You know what I mean? That's just you could come over, but you got to go back home. Like that's it. Y'all just fucking.
In those situations, that's when that turned into a baby daddy situation. It'd be that knucklehead. That's how that works out, man. That's the karma and all that. That's how that works, man.
yeah.
I think you got the mute. You on mute, baby.
Oh yeah, she's muted.
But yeah, I wanted to pose that question. Now we got some ladies on the panel, because we could go round and round with
I'm trying my
dudes.
best. I'm trying my best not to be that way, like because my type is the wrong type. Like I'm just saying,
you recognize that,
because it's just like everybody, like I notice like every dude that I've ever been with is like, okay, everybody wants him. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like it's getting old now that I'm older. It's just like I don't even want to deal with it because the motherfuckers be cocky and they know it, and it's just like, yeah, no. You know what I mean? It's like you want to find dude, but it's like at the expense of a fine dude nowadays, especially with the ratio, especially a straight man, it's not that many left. So it's just like, do I want to even deal with this? You know what I mean? But then I can't get with somebody that don't turn me on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's one of
And I
those
just-
situations.
and I
Cats know
just
they
stopped
got
looking-
they got options. They're exercising their options to the fullest, and they're getting arrogant with it. I see
Yeah.
the dudes out here now. They real arrogant with it. Like, look,
Real
I need you to have this in place, or you need not apply.
And I don't want. It's like I'm changing too because I don't want a man just for sex anymore. Because I used to look at men as just sex objects. I'm not even gonna hold you. It wasn't until I started getting older now that I see like, okay, I need some mental stimulation. I need some. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Yeah, how long are you gonna be in the bedroom if you want to, have a full blown relationship? You're gonna do your thing in the room, and then what are you gonna do with the rest of your day?
Right.
So
that means take your time and get to know somebody. That's the age that I'm at now, or the level, because there's probably people that have been on this level, because there's people married and they like 18, 20s, and 30s. You know what I'm saying? I know I wasn't ready for marriage because, I just didn't look at men as that. Now it's just like you get older, you see how life is. You want house, you want the dream now, and you're like, okay, maybe somebody could be in there instead, because having
you get
sex,
older, you want to settle down. Yeah, you want to settle down, chill out. You don't want to be out, especially now that I feel bad if some folks got to be out in these streets, because it's a lot of options out there. A lot of crazy options. I mean, like shit, especially I'm out in Vegas. It's crazy. You know what I mean? You can have whatever you want whenever you want. Yeah.
Oh, I want to move here so bad.
Don't.
Why?
Everybody says that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I said,
Okay.
it's a whole nother beast. But like I said, if you up for it, you make it happen. But yeah, it's a lot of options. Whatever you want, whenever you want it. It's just
we got like 4 extra genders from when I was, out in these streets.
That too.
That
too.
There is a lot of shit out there.
And it's just not for men either. These women are looking just like men and sounding just like men. Like, you know what I mean? I thought it was just for y'all. Like, y'all gotta be careful. Shit, I gotta be careful. You gotta turn the light on and make sure they ain't got a strap on.
Yeah. Is that prevalent? Like with women dating, are they coming? Are you guys coming across other women posing as men? Like how like for me, you come across it so much. Like when I was dating, you come across transsexuals, and it's just like, motherfucker, like you on Tinder and shit, and you go meet this motherfucker, it's a goddamn man. And it's like, hey nigga, you could have said this before I showed up. Like, hey man, I don't play these games, man. You know, but
I don't date online. That's like one of the reasons why. Because I met a lot of catfishes and shit like that. Like I just don't date online. But I have never ran into a woman that I knew she wasn't a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like studs and stuff like that. Like you could tell.
Yeah.
But I recently seen something on, it was a judge show, and I did not know it was they were in a relationship, and she talking to the dude back and forth. I mean, there's no titties. There's a deep voice, cute boy. You know what I'm saying? It's a boy. So I don't know if I ran across him or not. That's the crazy part.
yeah.
It's just a lot of options out there, and it's just it's just scary, and it's real tricky, and you got to be extra careful. And then, like you said, we're not kids anymore. You know, you want to be careful who you give your time to, especially you know at this age. You know, it's like because we get so fed up. You kind of like what you don't want right now. You should do. You should at this age. You know, and you just get frustrated. Like, look, man, you got this together, or not? No, okay. Next, no love lost. It is what it is. But
I stay
it's
to
crazy.
myself.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
it's so much stuff out here. It's just like I'm a hermit. Like,
why you think we're doing this podcast?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is what it is.
This is my circle podcasting.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's on your mind?
I just lost it. I smoked entirely way too much. I had
Them apples.
Yeah.
Damn apples.
Well, I haven't smoked in like days. So yeah.
I forgot where you at. Forgot where you at. Yeah. Yeah, his total recall is messed up.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Are you quitting?
No.
Hell no.
No. I just got a bunch of stuff I need to get done. And yeah, I'm not very
He said no.
No. That's part of my mental health treatment. I cannot.
Yeah. And you know what? I need it so bad, but I cannot right now because of the school I'm in. It's just like,
It's grind time. That's all. It's just grind time right now.
I
That's
thought
all.
I thought it was me, but it really because I suffer from anxiety, so it really keeps me on track. You know what I mean? It helps me slow my thinking down. I think that's all anxiety is. You just think.
Mm-hmm.
Just can't just slow it down. And weed is amazing for that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we're gonna do that DMT resort too,
man.
Hey, you figured that out? We need to meet somewhere because my brother he down to do it too. So I'm like, let's do it.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
we can come out there at West Side Eddie. They
You trying to do Burning Man? What you trying to do, man?
No. So there is a toad. I think it's called a Western Sonoran Desert Frog. That is native to Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas. Those lower states, and these toads produce a toxin out of their glands, and then you smoke that toxin. It's DMT. But these frogs are catchable out there by you, bro. So I'm gonna need you to run out there and grab me a couple toads.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey man,
we'll get you a net.
Catch these damn toads, man. Get the hell on.
One more question about the DMT. So basically, you got to go to like it's a
you
place.
Ain't got to go nowhere. We
I would love to go get monitored because I don't want to be down there running around nowhere with no clothes on.
I ain't taking you to a Sherm house. Shit. Motherfuckers out here in these streets.
Because like, what if you take it? Because it's like a like acid, ain't it? Like hallucination and stuff.
Yes. Yeah. So they're talking about like complete dissolve. You're just not yourself anymore. Like you separate your entity from your body, type of shit. Like
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
I think that it's a revelation that makes you a better person, though.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like. Have you seen the documentaries?
I haven't. I've only read up on it, but I'm about to watch the one with Mike Tyson and all that stuff. I've been just so tired, but I got it on my phone.
He's so enlightened right now, but I'm not messing with that damn DMT, man. I'm cool on that, homeboy. Let me know how that worked out for y'all.
Yeah, like if I take it, like that's what I'm saying. If I take it, I want to be like up under supervision.
I mean, we'll be with you. You know, so like we ain't all gonna be smoking at the same time. I ain't gonna fall asleep unless some fucking shaman try to fuck me. Like, no, we going one at a time, nigga. We watch each other's back. Like I am not
that part.
Get teabagged by some fucking yogi. No.
Yeah.
I believe you can leave your body though, because on some real stuff, I had smoked a blunt. I thought I seen a spider. I had smoked the blunt one time. And I was walking up. I was supposed to meet my brother somewhere downtown. It was a while ago. And I was walking up. That's when Loud first came out. I didn't know what it was, and I shouldn't have smoked it. And as I'm walking, I feel me just leave my body. You know what I'm saying? And I literally had to think. It's like I was watching myself, and I had to think to move my arm. Like I'm like, okay, move your arm. And I would move my arm. I'm like, I have to talk to myself. I said, this is crazy. And I sat down. And I got into the club and everything was just, I wasn't inside my body. Like I had to really think hard. Like I would like sit down. Like I was telling myself to sit down, but at the same time, I felt out of me. Like it was weird. That was my first time ever feeling like that. And I was kind of scared. And I had left weed alone for probably like 6 years after that.
Yeah. That's why I stick to wine. I'm good. I don't need to leave my body. I'm okay.
Yeah. Wine is cool. Liquor, no. Liquor had me in jail. Yeah.
But you know, the health benefits. Everyone is talking about how it's curing addiction. Like they're actually using these psychoactive drugs to treat depression, addiction, PTSD. Like there's a laundry list of shit, and it's actually getting results. There's I mean, you just search YouTube and you just see a list of shit. But one other guy that I watched, he's a former Navy SEAL. He worked at teams, and then he went working for the Department of State and the CIA. So he's damaged goods. Oh yeah, mentally he's just fucked up.
He done seen some shit.
And he recently did this ayahuasca DMT thing, and he said it changed his life. And so
hey man, to each his own, man. Like I said, like alcohol, weed affects everybody differently. And who knows with this DMT, because I think Lamar Odom is taking that shit too to cure his addiction, because he was
he's taking it.
He was under supervision. He's going through treatment, and I think that's what they were talking about. It's either that or
what, you got PTSD from fucking that Wookiee bitch?
Stop, man.
What?
Stop. He has.
Khloe Kardashian is not a pretty woman.
He's been an addict for years, man. He just, remember, he's the one who at the ranch out here, know, and
half of these women that we think are women in Hollywood aren't women.
What?
Well, he's talking about Lamar and I got you. I got you.
I can see it. I can definitely see it.
But yeah, I think he was taking that stuff too, man. And he did an interview or whatever, and he said that Kobe came to him in his dream or whatever. I guess, him and Kobe were tight. And he told him that, I guess this is part of his him getting extra clean after Kobe said what he said to him. He said Kobe came to him and told him, was like, hey, the afterlife ain't what it's cracked up to be. And he said he woke up. Like, yep, I need to get my shit together. And he's been somewhat on the straight and narrow ever since, man. He was like, fuck. And I was like, well, this pretty much, they say people who pretty much died have that connection, real, that deeper connection in their dreams and shit like that. And, he fucking died out here. They even brought his ass back, when he OD'd out here. So He said that shit. I was like, well, damn, okay.
And see
Maybe
that's
something to it.
that's the thing. DMT is produced in the brain
Mm.
at death, in high amounts. So that whole tunneling effect and crossing
Yeah.
over,
Mhm.
and it's, DMT plays a large role in that. Yeah.
And you want to take this shit, Miss Kiki?
I'm gonna read up on it and do my but I definitely, because they said that you come out like more enlightened. I mean, man, this walk on earth, it ain't easy.
No, ma'am.
It's
No,
not
ma'am.
easy at all. So it's like anything that'll help get through or enlighten. But no, I'm definitely gonna do my research and then I'll answer that at a later date.
I might hit the
Y'all
road
scared
tomorrow.
me.
I might hit the road tomorrow. Come out, see, me and him, fucking toad catches.
Hey, mail me one.
I'll bring him back. He'll be riding shotgun. Shit, I'll be scraping and smoking all the way back. My car drives itself. I don't need help.
There's a dispensary on every corner. We get tank right. Boom, hit the highway.
Oh man.
Hey, but seriously though, I think is it Washington or Oregon? One of those
Washington
places.
State.
That legalized like pretty much everything.
Washington State.
Okay, they've got DMT in vape pens.
Yeah, you're allowed to get high on that shit, and there's no consequences. You're good in Washington State. They legalized most of that shit. They rescheduled it, where it's pretty much on the same lines of weed and all that other shit. Before it was up there with heroin and all the other mind altering drugs. But for the most part, I think you're good in Washington State. So yeah.
Well, y'all.
Yeah, and I'm about to go lay down for a little second, and we're gonna have to talk about this Vegas thing because that is my dream to lay there for some reason.
Get out there, you won't.
I want to talk to somebody about like what is it about? Because I was on my way out there before I actually did something.
Okay, we could talk. I'll school you up on Vegas, but yeah, it's cool. Like I said, it's a great place to retire, but you're still on your grind. It's a little tricky out here, but it's cool.
I was gonna come down there and drive the tankers for the tankers for they pay good down there for gasoline.
And you should be real good. Yes, ma'am. You're good. You should be good. You be
Because
real
it's a
good.
hazard over there. They're gonna pay you.
Mm-hmm. You should be real good out here. Definitely. But yeah, we could chop it up. No thing. But thank you again for a great session.
Yes.
Ladies
All right.
and gentlemen, little sis, when she come back in.
Yeah.
Thanks. Come back again. We'll do it again.
All right. I gotta have y'all on my show. I gotta
Okay.
have y'all on Deep Throat Conversations. Right now, the host, he's sick. But
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna invite y'all.
Man,
All
I
right,
love
let
it,
us know.
man. I'd love to. Yeah,
All
'cause
right.
that shit is fire.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Have a good one.
Peace.
Peace.